It is now time for a segment about playing things cool and not acting like a fool. Brought to you by a guy who ain't no tool. Our new head writer likes rhymes. Please welcome the very stylish Aaron McCarthy!
The Art of Being a Bachelor.
Hello, I'm Aaron McCarthy and welcome to The Bachelor's Art. Now, I regularly practice gallantry, so as the dictionary states, you might describe me as a stylish and handsome man filled with the wisdom of a monk and the fashion sense of a tiger. The word chivalry is often used in conjunction with gallantry. Now, here's an example of chivalry being used in a sentence. Gee, wasn't that chivalrous of Aaron to save those puppies from that burning pet store? True story. It's important to note that women like gallantry, but they don't like too much gallantry. Women like to feel strong and independent. So, to assist them in maintaining this illusion, you might want to open the door for your lady and after you've entered, politely tap her on the shoulder and have her go back and close it. When in the restaurant, pull the chair out and don't push it back in. Simple things like that. Now, allow me to teach you the right balance of gallantry and chivalry from the first point of contact to meeting her parents. Don't laugh at her mistakes, even if they're often and frequent. When you first see a girl you find attractive, it's normal to check her out, but being gallant means not staring at her assets. However, if we're going to be realistic, you should look at them long enough to know that they're good, but not long enough to know that they're really good. Once you're outside her house, you're facing that difficult task. If you're not up to the kissing phase, being gallant means shaking hands firmly. Remember, this is not a test of your strength. If you're not sure whether to kiss or shake hands, a casual chest bump is a good solution. This is just a good way to judge size, density, and authenticity without any staring at all. If you spend the night, a gentleman should always sleep on the side of the bed closest to the doorway to ensure that you can protect your weak and defenceless female from possible danger. It also gives you a stealth exit from the room to pass wind or check the footy scores. Let's assume the first date was successful and you're now a couple. That's great. But remember, chivalry still needs to be employed throughout the relationship. Don't talk down to a woman ever, unless she's exceptionally short and there's no way around it. If you really need to be polite, ask her to stand on a chair. This will help avoid unnecessary neck pain for both parties. When around the house, the toilet seat should be left facing down. However, leaving it up occasionally will prevent your lady thinking you're just a weirdo who pees sitting down. If you continue to be a gallant man, it will soon be time to meet her parents. Her mum is your best weapon, and it's extremely important to get on her good side at all costs. Study her, learn from her, and become friendly with her. Think shoulder massages, spooning, and foot rubs. There are highly appropriate means of achieving this. Pillow fights are also a guaranteed winner. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's edition of The Bachelor's Art. Now it's time for me to take us out with the final and ultimate form of chivalry, the serenade. Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you could use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay.